Hey everybody, it's John with another episode of Pet Paws. We have 104 dogs available for adoption today, and sometimes when these dogs get adopted, they take a little time to adjust to their new home. We have a brand new program that we're introducing that we're gonna let Michaela, our animal welfare coordinator, tell you about today that'll help that adjustment.
Hi everyone, my name is Michaela here at Escambia Animal Shelter, and today I am here to tell you a little bit about Good Pup. Good Pup is a virtual online dog training program that is amazing. That is incredibly affordable and it is super easy to use. The trainers are fantastic. They will help you train in the comfort of your own home. You can access them and talk to them 24/7. You can go over things such as obedience, advanced tricks, and behavior modification. We even use them here at our shelter. The first week's worth of training is on us. You can go online on our Facebook page or come in and grab a flyer, scan the QR code, and we hope to see you very soon.
Hey everybody, it's John with your latest edition of Pet Paws. Today we're going to talk about pet licensing. A couple weeks ago we talked about how to keep your dogs from getting lost, the license being one of those ways that we can help get them back home. The county license renews every year. We try to do it in concurrence with your rabies vaccination. We actually have the ability to do those online now. You can go to our website, myscambia.com, under the Animal Welfare Department link, and then there's a link to go to the Renew Your License. All you need is your rabies certificate that you've gotten from your vet. Renew it every year and you're ready to go. If you have any questions about our online pet licensing program, please contact us at 595-3076. Hey everybody, it's John with your latest episode of Pet Paws. Today we're going to talk about the dog beaches. It's getting into springtime, weather's getting great, you want to go out to the beach, you want to take your pet with you. You cannot take your pet to just any of the beaches. There are specific dog beaches on the island that you have to go to. There's one at each end of the island. There's signage that shows which way to go. They're open from dawn to dusk. And you will have to have proof of rabies when you get out there to visit. You will need to keep your animal on a leash while you're visiting the dog beach. So please, we want you to enjoy the beaches. Make sure you clean up after your animal, all those things. But we would love to have you at the dog beach. Just please make sure you follow all the rules. And please be safe. Hey everybody, it's John with another episode of Pet Paws. It's coming, hurricane season's coming. We just had some other weather issues. We're getting prepared, our team's prepared. Are you prepared at home? With some great grants from the ASPCA just recently. We've got a lot of new equipment that we're ready to use in case there's an emergency. And one of the most important things you can do for you and your family, and including your pets, is to make sure that you have a plan, where they're gonna go, what your evacuation plan is, and what you're gonna do in case you can't get out. One of the things we're gonna talk about in the near future is how to prepare. You can go to our website, you can go to the county's emergency operations website and learn about how to care, how to be ready for your pet and be ready for disasters in general. Please make sure you're doing it. We're doing it for you. Make sure you do it for yourself. Hey everybody, it's John with the Escambia County Department of Animal Welfare with your latest episode of Pet Paws. Today I want to talk about what happens if you lose your pet. It's really important if you're trying to find your pet, first of all, to check our website, 24 Pet Connect, and look for your animal on there. Our animal control officers and our staff, as soon as the animals come in, post a photo on our website, and that goes to the 24 Pet Connect website. Or you can come to our facility during business hours to see if your animal's here. We'll take you on a tour, make sure that your animal's here or not here, and if it's here, make sure it's safe and gets it back home to you. Calling up here is probably not going to help when you try to describe it over the phone, because we get so many animals per day. The other thing is check all your local lost and found sites on Facebook, in the newspaper, things like that, and look for signs in your neighborhood. Hey everybody, it's John with another episode of Pet Paws. It's kitten season here in Escambia County. A lot of challenges with that. We're getting a lot of people finding kittens, baby kittens, and they're bringing them to the shelter or they're taking them into their homes. Please leave them there for the mom, particularly the super young kittens. Mom is probably around somewhere. She's going to take care of them, and their chances of survival are much higher if they stay with mom. So unless you absolutely know that mom's been injured or is not there anymore, something's happened to her, please leave those kittens alone and let mom come back and take care of them. Their chances of survival are much higher that way. While we have a lot of great fosters, we have a limited amount, and fosters aren't always successful with young kittens that are taken away from mom. Mom's much better able to raise them and make sure that they thrive. It's not just kittens either. There's also issues with, in springtime you'll get baby squirrels, baby raccoons, things like that. Again, their mom's around. Please leave them for their mothers to care for. Hey everybody, it's John with the Escambia County Department of Animal Welfare and the latest episode of Pet Paws. Today I want to talk to you about the importance of having a regular veterinarian, getting your vaccines done. We're seeing a lot of dogs lately with issues like parvo and other viruses, upper respiratory infections, and a lot of those can be prevented by just seeing your veterinarian, getting your vaccinations current, and making sure that you've gotten them on heartworm preventative before these mosquitoes come back out. Florida, we're going to get a lot of mosquitoes, so please make sure you keep your dog up on its vaccinations and heartworm meds. My name is John Robinson. I'm the director for the Escambia County Department of Animal Welfare. I will have been with the county 10 years, but I've always wanted to work with animals and animal welfare. I was in pet retail for 20 years, but I really wish I had gotten into animal welfare even earlier than I did. It's an amazing field. Any of those kids out there that get to see this, anytime you want to work with animals, don't limit yourself. There's a lot of things in animal welfare, and then I think it's a great field. The first 10 years were great, but I said when I got here, we can do a lot of things inside this building, but it's also going to take participation from the community to help us turn around the way animals are cared for in Escambia County. And I've seen that progression over the 10 years I've been here, and I expect to see it even more in the future. Being able to house those animals and care for them until they find their permanent homes is something that's a big goal for us. I am working with our county now to maybe provide a new facility for being able to care for those animals, but that has to have programs that go with it. You can't just build a bigger shelter. You also need low-cost spay-neuter programs. You need things like that. So that's going to be our big goal and focus, is how do we get these programs in place that will help our community and reduce the amount of unwanted or unhomed animals in our community. The culture of the Animal Welfare Department has changed over the years. The whole industry has had a dramatic shift to the positive, but all that comes from the people inside your building, the people that work for your organization. So as we build these teams, one of the things that we focused on are good people doing the right thing for animals and the people in our community. Staff can't do it all by themselves. So community support, whether that's through volunteering, through word of mouth, things like that, those are all really important factors to us that help us. Our biggest focus always is we try to do the best by each animal and each individual that comes through our door. Every year as the organization evolves, there's more and more challenges. Our big challenges now are the growth in our community. We still have a huge amount of animals that don't have homes, that are abandoned, stray animals, things like that we need to address. And it's very difficult. The facility size is too small. We have to prioritize what comes in and out of our facility. Also finding partners for rescues, things like that. Homes for animals has been a challenge and always will be a challenge. We got a bunch of great animals available for adoption. Just letting people know that they're here and getting people to come get them is really important. Animal welfare, we oversee both things. We oversee the shelter as well as animal control. And our big goal is to help our community house and take care of the animals, whether they're unhoused animals at the time or people that are struggling being able to keep their animals. So our mission is to help people keep their animals, get these animals into good homes, safe homes. We couldn't do any of this without our team. There was no way we could accomplish this mission. The team that we built has been phenomenal. It's constantly ever evolving. We've got a great young staff that's growing, and I expect them to be leaders in our industry long after I'm retired. And I think they are the core of what's making our mission, us be able to state our mission, stay true to it. Over the past 10 years, there's a lot of things that we've accomplished, and I think there's a plethora of things that I'm really proud of. Whether it's the care for the animals in our facility, the improvement in adoptions, the reductions in euthanasia, the development of disaster response for the animals themselves in our community. I think we've built a phenomenal disaster response program that didn't really exist before we got here. All those things just make me so proud and happy. And again, I think the most important thing though is the team we've built and the relationship that we built with our community.